Complete Unknown 2024. Wow, this is a really amazing film. I'm so glad I saw it. It's a biopic about Bob Dylan. It stars Timothée Chalamet, whom I've seen in a few films. Wow, I never failed to be impressed by him because this was dynamite. The whole film was magnificent, I think. It starts in 1961 where he travels over, a complete unknown kid who's travelled to New York from Minnesota. His quest is to meet Woody Guthrie, who he's read in a newspaper article is quite ill in hospital. And when he gets to New York, he turns up at this bar and he gets told the hospital's in New Jersey, so he's just come from over there. He turns up at the hospital and Pete Seeger is there, as played by Edward Norton, and as he introduces himself, wants to get a spark from Woody Guthrie. He plays a song, an amazing rendition, which was dedicated to Woody. It really impresses Peter and Woody. I think Woody's got something like lung cancer, can't talk, but he's like bashing the side of his bed with approval, like applause. It reminds me of back in my early days of work when I went to trade union meetings and we all sat on the floor. Someone gives us a good speech, people would slam their fists down on the floor to bash it, and it made more noise and it was quite a clamour. Made it more impressive. It's a great way of showing it. Pete is really impressed and gets him playing in some bars, but then he gets to play in festivals such as Monterey, 1963, Monterey Folk Festival. And Joan Baez is there. She's played by Monica Barbaro. Absolutely stunning. All of the music in this film is wonderful. I found it terrific. It was like being there in the actual festival, the acoustics. I was talking with another film buff about the nature of surround sound, how brilliant the quality is in the cinema. And you can perhaps replicate it with home cinema, but you probably need to shell out a lot in setting up your sound system really well. Subwoofers, home speakers, and these. I don't know if I'll ever be able to do that. I guess it costs a lot as well. But being in a cinema and having the sound coming from all around, the audience sound, everything. I guess they put microphones strategically throughout the crowd, picking up on the crowd reaction. It really feels like you're there. Those sort of moments where if I was actually at a concert, I wouldn't carry a phone, hold it up in the air. I think now concerts are often recorded, and I think to accepting those songs where you want something like a candlelight effect, I think in most cases I wouldn't really want to hold up my phone and just capture it that way, because it's not going to get the sound, it's not going to get the quality. But to be in an auditorium like in the cinema and get some sense of what it's like in the real event, and it's what I love about cinema. I think it's terrific. So Bobby D is writing his own songs and he gets introduced more and more widely, and he's recording the songs he's written. People are really impressed. There is, as in the case with everyone, flaws. He seems to be starting a relationship with Sylvie Russo, played by Elle Fanning. She's great, but you get the sense of poignancy as she realises that she's losing him. He's got so much adulation. When he gets into a taxi, it's like people slam a portrait of him against the window. And one of his frustrations is that he says that there's 200 people in this room who want me to be a particular way. And a musician who's in the lift when he says this says, "So what do you want to be?" And he replies, "I want to be exactly what they don't want me to be," because he's attracted to Joan Baez and at times Sylvie and others as well. He breaks hearts. He's very much his own person. I turned to my friend at the end of this film. I said he was like, and he still is, the ultimate Maverick. During the credit roll at the end, it explained that he's the first musician to receive the Nobel Prize for Literature, but he didn't turn up for it. Through a lot of this film, especially towards the end, there's like all this fighting, there's upset at these gigs, at these like folk festivals, because he wants to play new music. He doesn't want to play Blowing in the Wind. The audience clamouring for him to play a song that they love, and he refuses. It's just, I love it. I just think it's a brilliant summation of his life. And it's wonderful that he's still about, and what a treasure. There's a lot. I'm really loving these musical biopics, like I saw Better Man recently. Seen the trials and tribulations of musicians from the moment they get their first gig, their breakthrough, to when they become often possibly totally overwhelmed by the fandom that is coming their way. It can't be easy. It really can't be easy. And I think it's a testament to Bob that he's taken it in his stride in his own way, and he's been his own person. I think that's wonderful. And I think this film is wonderful. I think Timothy Chalamet is awesome. So is Ed Norton and Monica Barbaro and Elle Fanning and Boyd Holbrook, who plays Johnny Cash, and they've become pen pals. Oh, it's just brilliant moments. The starting of a new road in music. It has so much feeling. It takes you back to the 60s. I mean, I don't have memories really from the 60s. I was born in the 60s, but my memories are from the 70s, 80s, 90s onwards, and just being taken back there. I mean, people say about the 60s that if you remember it, you weren't there because of all the drugs. But yeah, love it. I'm going to score it 9.25 out of 10. Absolutely loved it as a film. And love to know what you think. Please like if you like this review. Thanks for subscribing if you do. Hit that notification bell, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye for now. Really is like a present moment, where an awareness moment, and